I'm Lauren. And the title of my presentation is Let Your Voice Be Heard. Before I start, I want to read one of my favorite quotes. Before I rise to my defense, before I speak in hurt or fear, before I build that wall of words, tell me, did I really hear? Words are windows or they're walls. They sentence us or set us free. When I speak and when I hear, let the love light shine through me. There are things I need to say, things that mean so much to me. If my words don't make me clear, will you help me be free? If I seem to put you down, if you felt I didn't care, try to listen through my words to the feelings that we share. A little bit about me. My name is Lauren Graham. I made honor roll at SCC in the fall quarter with a 3.9, and I'm projected and hoping to make a 4.0 this winter quarter. I completed the full process of filing an informal and formal complaint until meeting with the dean, establishing that all evidence of my disability refusal was in case not adhering to SCC's policy. My voice matters. My observations, feelings, and needs matter. All students deserve to actively be informed of their rights at SCC, so their voices will not be silenced. Thus, I am requesting SCC to include a link of the master contract between the Community Colleges of Spokane Board of Trustees and the SCC Association of Higher Education in the syllabus of all courses at SCC. Additionally, I'm requesting that Article 3, Section 24, Process for Student Concerns and Complaints, and Article 4, Section 4, Academic Employee Responsibilities, letter A, are both typed word for word in the syllabus of all courses at SCC, with a clear indication that Article 5, E-Learning, Section 3, letter C, is evident that online instructors must also abide Section 4, letter A. If a faculty member is not adhering to their responsibilities or is unresponsive, informing students of their rights will aid students' concerns, needs, and requests being heard, hopefully avoiding the life-alienating and debilitating feelings I experienced. SCC is required to comply with the federal laws, Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, Americans Act, and the Washington State Rehabilitation of 1973. These laws protect students from discrimination based on disability and allow a student to request reasonable accommodations in order to mitigate the effects of the disability. 1 week into the winter quarter, I spoke with the Disability Center because my instructor refused to accommodate my disabilities letter. The Disability Center informed my instructor to abide the contract on 2 different occasions. Still, after attempts to mitigate the situation, I received an email from my instructor belittling my disability by comparing me to other students and stating the guidelines for their class is beyond reasonable and they will not honor my letter of accommodations. If students are aware of their rights, responsibilities of faculty members, and the guidelines in place, students can get the help they need and avoid mistreatment. Additionally, faculty members will be knowledgeable of the guidelines because they would be spoken of frequently in the syllabus. My hope would be that other students do not have to go through what I went through. Only because of sheer determination and consecutive days of calling the school and searching the SCC website was I finally able to find my rights and was able to meet with the department head, chair, and the dean on January 31st. Still, it was not until March 12th that my instructor abided my accommodations. I was required to go through the informal guideline concern process that is located in the master contract under Section 3, Article 24. However, at no point did not one faculty member inform me of the statement below. If at any point during the concern process, it is determined that the issue may involve a violation of federal law or board policy, it may be forwarded to the appropriate district college officer for consideration outside of the student process. My instructor was breaking federal state law. Did I have my voice heard? Yes. But my voice was heard because I was determined to not let it be silenced. I spent 2 weeks locating and reading parts of the master contract and federal state laws regarding disability. Additionally, part of my time involved me writing and pulling together my thoughts and evidence. I did all of this while working part-time and taking 4 classes, one of which was one that I continued discrimination against. I am exhausted, I am drained, and I am disappointed. I went almost the entire quarter without my disabilities being honored. There is not one part of me that thinks if I did not go out of my way to know my rights, that I would have been heard at all and continued discrimination at SCC. I know that there can be concerns when students are aware of their rights. If students are aware of their instructor's academic responsibilities in the master contract and the complaint process, then there would be a rise in faculty members taking time away from grading, teaching, or other forms of work, which in return would create less available time for instructors to help students. Additionally, what if students' concerns or needs or requests aren't reasonable? Well, let's review parts of Article 4, Section 4, and Article 5 of the master contract. Instructor meets or makes arrangements for all scheduled class, worksite hours, and creates an instructional classroom environment that promotes student learning, provides reasonable availability to students, and responds to students in a manner that is appropriate to meet their needs, i.e. email or office hours. Availability to students and professional responsibilities in e-learning courses. Faculty shall be able to conduct a proportioned part of their office hours via email, telephone, or equivalent one-on-one. Faculty who teach e-learning classes must meet other professional responsibilities included in Article 4, Section 4, Paragraph A. Suppose instructors are not doing their job, not answering concerns or questions, and violating state laws. In that case, students are already not learning because the only instructors that would be spoken to and reprimanded are already not creating a learning environment, resulting in lower grades, higher dropout rates reflected by Spokane Community College. Additionally, if students are aware of their rights, they will be well informed of the complaints that fall under Article 4, Section 4. If more students can have their voice heard, and there is a flood of issues and complaints, instructors would have no choice but to do their due diligence as instructors. Teach their students, answer questions, and not discriminate against disabilities. If more students can become aware of their rights by being informed and provided the tools and information of the master contract and complaint filing process, then there would be an increase of higher grades and graduation rates, rendering a more positive reflection of Spokane Community College and lower the risk of the school being sued due to instructors not following legal law. Additionally, suppose it is easier and quicker for students to yield information and have their voices heard. In that case, the school could avoid issues that can arise from not handling complaints promptly. Therefore, avoiding someone like me going almost an entire quarter with my disabilities not being honored. All of this information was found in the master contract for SCC. So, Vice President, I ask you, do you know if your students' voices are being heard?